What are they thinking and feeling about you now? That is what you are going to find out in this pick a card reading. Welcome, I am Dr. V. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. Thank you so much for being here. I wanted to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's part of this beautiful family. As always, I give you 3 groups to choose from. You can choose from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can take them all and take the messages that resonate for you and your situation. So shortly, what I'll be doing is showing you each of the images on these cards, and then we will assign zodiac signs to each group as well. So some people like to go by the card image. Some people like to take their zodiac and their person's zodiac and combine those readings. Some people like to just use their intuition. So please do be gentle with yourself. There is no right or wrong answer, but do please remember that this is a general reading and not everything is going to fit for your situation. Now, if you're at the point where you really want clarity on what is going on in your unique journey with your special person and you want answers about them, then I recommend at that point you do a private reading. I'm one of the few people who offers the live reading on video call because I feel that that is extremely powerful, transformational. We video record that so you have it forever as well. It's probably the most powerful personal reading you can have, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. So that's one option. The other is video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you get my entire reading menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Let's see which of these you feel most guided towards. This is for group number 1. This is group number 2. This is group number 3. Let's go ahead and get zodiac signs. For group number 1, we have Leo, we have Aquarius, Cancer, and Pisces. For group number 2, we have Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus. And for group number 3, we have Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started right here with group number 1. Beautiful group 1 that chose this image right here, as well as Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, and Pisces. Let's see. What are they thinking and feeling now? About you. So we're going to start here with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end because we will also be getting advice from Spirit for you. Friendship. Nurture your relationships. Regeneration. Despair. Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, and irrational fear. Okay. So I do feel that right now there may be some very difficult and challenging times going on between you and this person. Maybe you have blocked each other, one person has blocked the other, one person feels abandoned or dismissed. There might be silence or separation going on here. And even if this person has stepped away from you, or if they have blocked you, or if they're not speaking to you at this time, it is not coming from a cold place. It's coming from a place of deep, deep pain and despair. So I feel like this is significant because your person really misses you, okay? If they haven't been talking to you, if you haven't been talking to them, if there's been a deep sense of silence, look at this person in this image. Like they're, keeping their head down, they're in a hoodie, they're trying to hide themselves from the world. There's a deep sense of loss and pain. And this person right now might just be going through their daily routines in life, but not actually feeling like they are happy or settled. Like there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of chaos, okay? I feel like for many of you, this may have started out or has always felt like a deep friendship. You guys are very close friends on top of everything else that you are to each other. And I feel like your person right now may be deeply missing that friendship part as well. I think that they miss the daily conversations. I feel like there was a lot of talking, connecting, conversations. For some of you, you may have even talked for hours throughout the day. There may have been a lot of that kind of deep connection and talking and being really in the fabric of each other's lives and feeling very like, like I'm in your life, you're in my life. And then something happened here that got in the way of that, or that brought it to some sort of an end where it feels like a tower moment, or it feels like some sort of a destruction. That's why we're getting this regeneration energy. Like I feel like this, if you look at this, like it feels like something destroyed the entire tree. It feels dead, right? I feel like your person may even feel dead inside. They feel really yucky inside. They feel very alone, solitary. And I think they didn't anticipate or understand the level of destruction they would feel. I think they overestimated that they could be okay, and underestimated how much this relationship and this love meant to them. And sometimes people do that because pride gets in the way, ego gets in the way, different priorities, responsibilities, obligations get in the way. And I feel like right now this person is thinking and feeling like they really made a big mistake. Whatever has happened here, they are starting to see that it was a mistake. They should not have done what they did. There's a lot of regret. They should not have said the things that they said. I just feel like there's a very sad, very abandoned energy coming through, and they feel really bad, really terrible. And I think the main thing that they're missing is your beautiful presence in their life. I think they didn't understand how deeply they valued your friendship, your conversations, your presence until it's absolutely gone. Or whether it's being kind of threatened to being gone, like it's decreasing, right? For some of you, there might be minimal contact, but not the kind of contact that you had before. So I feel like this person is deeply wanting to regenerate. They want to change this because it's feeling very stark, lonely, dead, isolated, and very dark. They're going through a very dark time right now emotionally. Okay, let's go deeper. What else are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? Seven of Swords. Are your actions really as selfless as you think? Three of Cups. Come together with your coven. Two of Wands. Your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. Five of Pentacles. Nothing is ever as hopeless as it seems. The Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. You know, this is interesting. I feel like in my recent readings, pick a card as well as the live reading I just did the other day, I feel like there is definitely a recurring theme here in the collective of what's going on in your person's energy. And we're getting a lot of Five of Pentacles energy, which means that they feel very much out in the cold. That's very much part of this same energy: abandoned, dismissed, rejected, out in the cold, excluded. It's also a deeply despairing energy. So these three cards actually all are the same energy. So look how powerful it is that we're getting it on repeat. So yes, this person right now, they feel very much on the outside of your life. They feel very rejected by you, even if they're the ones who may be in a third-party situation, because we are getting the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups. So even if there is some sort of a third party with them, with you, or with both of you, they're still feeling like they have lost access to what they truly want. Okay, so that is why right now there's a time period where they're having to ask themselves what is real and what is fake. What are they telling themselves? Are they telling themselves lies? Are they telling themselves the truth? Okay, that's a special message for those of you who there is a third party situation. There's definitely something about deception, deceiving of themselves, deceiving themselves, or not being able to openly talk about what it is that they truly want. There's a Three of Cups energy here, where there could definitely be a third-party influence. Okay, for some of you it could even be family members or geography, like long distance, but there's certain truths here that are not being faced. Okay, there's certain lies and deception that is becoming normal to normalize, like it's being normalized because this person, Two of Wands, look at the central energy, because this person knows that if they were to tell the truth about their situation, about their life, about how they feel, about what is the difference between the way they feel about you versus any kind of third party, or even their overall life right now, Two of Wands, it would require change, and it would require a difference in their actions and behavior. So there is something here. There is something here. And what I find interesting is that it comes with a deep desire to manifest your love, manifest you, manifest back whatever they feel that they may have lost, or whatever they feel that is on pause right now because of what has happened. So the desire to manifest you, the desire to manifest this love, to have you in their life, is still deeply there. And that's why they are so upset. That's why they are in so much pain and despair and feeling like they're on the outside with this Five of Pentacles. So if you have withdrawn from this person, or you're thinking of withdrawing from this person, it is going to hit them very hard. Very much so. And for some of you where this isn't a not everybody has a third party situation, I feel like if you have withdrawn, if you've gone silent, if you're no longer speaking to this person, they might be trying to drown their pain in going out, having fun, drinking, partying, whatever, to distract themselves. Okay, they might be hanging out with their friends. Why? Because there's a certain amount of truth here. There's things that they don't, again, wish to look at least not right now, because they're in tremendous pain, but they're starting to, because they're starting to realize that if they want regeneration, if they want you back, if they want this relationship back, then they can no longer lie to themselves or to you or to anybody else. The truth has to come out. Okay, and no amount of partying and having a good time is going to erase that. It's only going to delay the fact that they need to make a decision. Two of Wands, that's decisive energy, and take action towards that decision. What else are they thinking and feeling? Romance, surrender, control. That's so interesting. And perception. See, that's the thing. So yes, this person, one of the reasons why you might be having challenges with this person is probably also because they may have tried to control the situation in some way. Okay, especially if there is something around freedom, they're not free to fully be with you for whatever the reasons are. It could be many different reasons as to why they need to control the situation, control whatever dynamic is part of it, whether it's third party, whether it's long distance, whether it's family obligations. This person also has some need to control the perception of themselves, okay? So they may not want to look like the bad guy. They may want to look like the good person. They may not want to feel guilty about certain things. There might be decisions here that they need to make about you, Two of Wands, that make them feel guilty about something else. And it's hard for them to carry that, so they try to control. They want to control how you see them. They want to control how other people sees them. And it's very hard because underneath all of that, like friction, because I feel like there's a lot of conflict, inner like turmoil around this energy right here. And that is why they're feeling that despair. That's why they're feeling all this like heavy energies, that they may have tried to control so many things and they realize it's not going to happen. Like if they truly want you, they're going to have to surrender. They're going to have to let go. There are certain things, certain people, certain circumstances that maybe they're going to have to majorly let go of. They're going to have to just surrender and trust that it can fall into place. Trust that the relationship doesn't have to be so severely controlled all the time. Okay, because essentially what do they want? They want real romance. But I feel like right now the romance has kind of gotten lost in the desire and the need to control the narrative, to control the story, to control the situation, because something about them, about this person doesn't feel safe. Okay, they have reacted, maybe been triggered, maybe they've ran away or they've fought or created conflict because something felt unsafe. Not that you were, but something in the situation made them feel out of control. And this person may value control as a part of them feeling regulated, okay? They value control as a part of them feeling like life is under their control and things are okay. Otherwise, they start to feel very, very chaotic. They start to feel very much like they can't function or regulate themselves, right? So this person may have a very deep desire to feel that they control the narrative, they control the story. And that can be very difficult in terms of how stubborn they are and how much it's hard for them to surrender to what needs to be surrendered, surrender to the truth, admit what needs to happen here in order to actually come back to you. Okay, so if this resonates and you'd like to go deeper and find out where this is going, what action you can take in the situation, and where is this outcome going to be, then I recommend that you do the either live reading or the video recorded private reading with me. The link to my menu is in the box below, and here is your advice from Spirit. Heartfelt petition. Ask Spirit for help and express gratitude for what you have. I receive in divine timing. That's beautiful. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, these are available at Amazon with free shipping at a great price. We only have like limited inventory on them, so if you wanted them, this is the best time to grab them. All of the links in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps the channel and I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. Two that chose this image, as well as Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, and Taurus. Let's see. What are they thinking and feeling now? What are they thinking and feeling now? We're going to start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me to the end because we'll also be getting advice from Spirit. Celebration, let go and have fun. Round and round. Mature man. Hopeless, sinking, despair, and falling apart. Interesting. So, a little bit similar to group number 1. There's an energy here around your person feeling like they have missed out or somehow lost the kind of joy, the kind of happiness that they felt in their connection with you. And I think there is also a sense or a level of being able to look at themselves in a deeper way, almost like a sense of like accountability, even if they haven't quite yet said this to you, if they're not ready to verbally express this. I feel like there's something within this person that is deeply regretful on any kind of issue that has happened between you and them, because I feel like they are feeling some sort of loss, or they're starting to anticipate a feeling of loss around this connection. Because see, we're getting sinking, despair, and falling apart, and hopeless. And look, this person's hands are tied. Okay, so there's something here where your person is feeling trapped or tied up in their life in some way. Take it as it resonates for your situation. This can be them feeling hopeless because something has gone wrong between you and them, or it can be them feeling hopeless because of something that is in their own life that is making them feel stuck, whether they are stuck in a particular location, they can't leave, they want to move closer to you, they want to be closer to you, but they feel bound to stay in a particular place or a particular job. Or a particular living situation. For some of you, they could be stuck in a different relationship where it's become very difficult to get out of it for whatever their mental blocks are, whether it's a legal issue, whether it's money, children. There's a sense of, you know, this is a hopeless situation. I wish I was a better person. There's a sense of like maturity. And I think this person has definitely made mistakes. I feel like they have hurt you. They feel really bad about it. They're looking at themselves and saying they could have been more mature. They could have handled it better. There's a sense of like, this is an issue that has been there and has been repetitive. Okay, so this is something that whenever I get this card, the round and round, I feel like it's an issue that is repeating over and over again, but this person has decided not to actually solve it. Like it's something that just keeps coming back because there's something in them that they know they're not stepping up and making a choice, or they're not stepping up and doing what needs to be done in this situation. So I feel like this is a very important issue here, and your person does feel a deep sense of regret around it. Okay, they feel a sense of feeling like they're not good enough, they're not strong enough, they haven't done what needs to be done, and because of that they've lost the joy of actually being with you, or they're about to lose the joy of being with you. And I feel like that's a very important distinction to make. I feel like this person felt like you are the light of their life. I feel like this person's very inspired by you. They feel like their life has been difficult, but you've brought a lot of light and a lot of fun and a lighthearted energy into their life. And I think that if there is a problem now between the two of you, they're feeling the darkness on the other side of that. They're feeling the loss of the spark, the loss of the life that they were starting to get used to, the happiness that maybe they haven't felt in a long time until they met you. What else are they thinking and feeling now? What else are they thinking and feeling about you now? Queen of Cups, Four of Swords, King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Death. Wow, okay. So yes, you are also very much on this person's mind, okay? They're constantly thinking of you. We're getting the King of Swords energy here as the central energy. So I feel like there is a lot of regret around this energy here, because I feel like if you guys are not speaking to each other right now, it is primarily because this person may have put their mind over their heart. They may have been very guarded. They may have not been able to let go. They may not have been able to fully open up their heart to you because of whatever mental and physical situation they might be in. And the thing is, there's a lot of regret around the fact that they feel that they did not express their true and deep love to you when they should have. I feel like there is a difference between what this person deeply feels in their heart for you versus what they've been showing or what they've been holding back in their expression of those feelings. They might have kept those feelings more under control, more under the surface, have not made those feelings as obvious as they could have or should have. They may have had their reasons for hiding those feelings. But I feel like, again, there's something here about them, Four of Swords, going deep into themselves and looking at the ways in which maybe they were wrong and why they didn't do what they were supposed to do, why they allowed there to be either a distance between the two of you or some sort of ending between the two of you. If there's been even a pause or maybe a temporary ending, it feels very heavy to them, okay? I don't think they want this. It's interesting how the Death card came along with the hopeless, sinking, and despair, right? So there's a fear that if this has ended or this feels like it's on pause, they definitely deeply fear that this could become a permanent ending, and that's making them feel even more hopeless, okay? This person does not wish to have a permanent ending with you. But at the same time, because of this rope, I feel like they might feel hopeless or helpless to change any kind of situation that might be keeping them stuck where they are. Because see, we are getting Eight of Wands. We are getting an energy of travel and movement forward. Okay, so if this person is long distance from you, they might be wanting to travel to where you are to be able to talk to you openly or talk to you in person about what has happened. And I feel like they might have been taking time to, Four of Swords, like a time out to even figure out what are they truly thinking, what have they been hiding, what have they not been wanting to admit to themselves and to you about this connection. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person has been extremely guarded with you, group 2. Again, this King of Swords energy is a very intellectually guarded energy. It's like the energy of like, I trust my mind more than I trust my heart. I have to process. I have to think things through. I can't just, follow my romantic heart, even if I have one. There's definitely an energy of containment here, but I feel like this person now regrets the level at which they contained, right? Like the containment may have led to the loss of you. So now that containment, which felt like a stuck energy, is now making them feel like Eight of Wands. I need to move on this, otherwise death, otherwise I will lose you forever. So now they're contemplating the movement part of this. What else are they thinking and feeling now? Observe. summer. Soulmate. Community. I feel like this person is definitely realizing more and more every day that you might possibly be their soulmate. They might have been in denial about this. Okay, they might have gone into some sort of denial. They may have been focused on things around them, people around them. They may have been distracted by other relationships, family, obligations, community. They may have been distracted, but again, I feel like that's why we're getting that King of Swords energy. They may have used their, sense of containment. I'm going to maintain a distance. I have a lot of other obligations. They may have used all of that as an excuse because they weren't ready to admit how deeply you matter to them. Okay, how deeply they're feeling this connection, especially if they're not able currently to move towards you or make you an offer or do anything significant for you at this time, depending on what their situation is, right? But I feel like this person has been trying to deny the magnitude. They've been trying to deny the importance and the depth of who you really are and what you really mean to them. And what that is quite deep. So if there's a silence right now, they are definitely observing you. They have not let go. They're trying to find out what you're doing, who you're with, what's going on, especially if there's been distance lately. They might be on the outside acting like everything is fine, acting like they're okay, but they're not okay. And you can see this as either the sun's energy, which I think is part of this energy right here. Like you were the light, you were the joy, you were the true happiness, fun, celebration, and lighthearted energy in their life. And now that might be gone or that might be depleted. So you might see this as they're wanting that sun's energy, the warmth, the sun is you. They're wanting that back in their life. You can also see this as a timing card that perhaps this summer things are going to shift or change in this person. You might see some sort of behavior from them that is not what you normally would see. This person with the Four of Swords, right? They're in contemplation mode. Something might come from that. So if that resonates and you'd like to see what is the outcome, where is this going? What is this person going to do? And what action can you take in this situation, then I recommend that you do a private reading with me. You could do the live or the video recorded. If you go to the link in the box below, you can see my entire reading menu right there. And let's see, what is your advice from Spirit? Seeing the beauty. Complex patterns align to create great beauty when you see clearly. I visualize the divine plan. Wow, that's really beautiful. So I think Spirit is saying that you also can see for yourself and your life what is the divine plan, both in this situation as well as in your overall life. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, these are available with free shipping at a great price exclusively from Amazon. This is the love deck. This is the business, money, and career. And we only have a few left of them. So the link to that is in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. Full group 3 that chose this image right here, as well as Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Let's see. What are they thinking and feeling about you now? We're going to start here with your oracle cards. And then we're going to do your tarot. And stay with me till the end because we'll also be getting advice from Spirit. Go with the flow, let things happen. Loyal heart. Aww. False person. Commitment, marriage promises, and fidelity. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So there are a few energies coming through here. You know, I feel like for some of you, there's definitely a third party situation. So there's a split energy, this energy towards you, and then this energy of like a block. Okay. And for some of you, this is an active third party. For others of you, I feel like it's a past trauma from a third party. Okay. Like your person is struggling with a past relationship, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a bad breakup. It's trauma from allowing a false person into their life, and whatever trauma or whatever destruction that has created for them emotionally, and why they're having a hard time moving on from that. Okay, so take it as it resonates. For some of you, it's an active third party situation that's right now. And for others of you, it's a past third party situation that is still haunting and lingering within this person. So that's why right now I feel like there's a very divided energy coming from your person towards you. On the one hand, they do have a very loyal heart towards you. Like they deeply, deeply love you. I love these two owls. Look how adorable they are. So beautiful. I feel like this person, and look how they're looking at each other. So I feel like this person feels very deeply seen and understood by you, okay? This could be somebody who is also kind of a complicated person. They may have had a very traumatic life or a challenging life with challenging experiences. They might have gone through a lot of difficulties, but that's exactly why they are in their heart very, very loyal to you. Even if they're not able to give you a full commitment outside in real life, inside they're very loyal to you because they feel that you see and understand them in a way that nobody else does or nobody else has. Okay, so that's building up a very strong and deep bond and attachment that this person feels for you. And right now, they are trying to just let things happen. They're trying not to freak out. They're trying not to ruin this. They're trying not to sabotage this. I feel like this person is very invested in trying to keep you in their life and trying not to make you feel like you need to run away from them or make you feel like you need to let go of them, especially if they're currently in a third party. I feel like they're trying to go with the flow, let things happen, and they're trying to hold on to you, even though right now they may not be able to offer you something that you deserve to have. So you may want to think about that, right? Like they're trying to just, live within the connection as it is. Okay, they may not be trying to change the situation. Okay, if they're in an active third party right now where there is somebody in their life, in their home, that they're legally or physically attached to, they know this person is false. Okay, they know that they don't wish to be with this person. They're not happy with this person. They don't want this person. But right now they're going with the flow and letting things happen, in the sense that they're not actively trying to get rid of this person, because there might be some sort of a commitment or a promise that they made to this person, and they are staying out of some sense of duty, honor, or obligation so far, right? But they're still at the same time trying to keep you in their life. Okay, for others of you, I feel like they had a false person in their life before, and that person has created a lot of destruction in this person's life. Okay, that person that they committed to may have cheated on them, devastated them, left them, treated them poorly, and they're still dealing with the fallout of that emotionally. Like they're not able to fully move on from it, or they're hyper vigilant. They're very afraid of being hurt. They have walls around them. They're very afraid of being treated that way again. They don't want to fall into any of those traps anymore, and so they're hyper protective of themselves, and they're very slow to move forward. Okay, so it could be any one of those situations. Take it as it resonates. What else are they thinking and feeling about you now? What else are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands. Oh boy. Yeah. That makes sense. I feel like this person is carrying a very deep amount of sadness within them when it comes to what they can and cannot give to you, and they're not fully expressing that to you, because I think it would be very painful to express that to you, especially if both of you are dealing with some sort of fallout, some sort of third party. This Three of Swords is coming through as a central energy. So I feel like if this person has put you in a third party, they do feel very guilty about it. They do feel really bad that they are not able to fully come towards you at this time. There's something this person needs to work on in order to even do that. So they're definitely carrying a lot of emotional burden. Four of Cups. There may be times where this person definitely emotionally shuts down, because they get emotionally overwhelmed by the fact that they do absolutely love you, desire you, and want to be with you. But Two of Cups is kind of like the energy of something that is starting, that is, you know, slowly establishing itself, but is not at the point yet where they can make a major decision. Okay, even though right now, look at this King of Wands energy, there's a tremendous amount of passion, a tremendous amount of love, passion, and energy that this person feels towards you. They imagine themselves possibly more in their fantasies as somebody who takes bold action, but they don't seem to be taking a tremendous amount of bold action now. So this person might be very focused on trying to alleviate their pain, their frustration, their inability to move towards you into some form of work. Okay, they might be using work as an excuse. They might be using finances as an excuse to stay stuck or to just continue doing what they're doing. This person is definitely the kind of person who is very down to earth and practical, and sometimes finds it hard to express their emotions. So when things get rough, they tend to fall back on work. They use work and routine as a way to distract themselves from very painful truths in their life. They may, just keep going into routine and structure and saying like, I'm working long hours, in order to allow themselves to become more emotionally vacant. Okay, so be aware of this. I'm not saying this is a bad person in any way, but I feel like emotional expression, understanding their emotions, feeling those emotions deeply, is definitely harder for them. They tend to shut down emotionally when things become overwhelming. And I feel like whether this is an active third party or whether they are very traumatized from their past, either way, this person does experience emotional shutdown and a lot of, pain around their emotions, because either they're not able to give you what you need or they're not ready to give you what you need. Even though they love you deeply and they feel closer to you every day, I feel like there's something very deeply that they need to work on within themselves, within their life situation, and within their emotional availability. Okay, because I feel like Four of Cups, they make themselves emotionally unavailable. That Three of Swords is very, very powerful. It's coming through as like a tortured energy. It's like they feel emotionally unavailable and they distance themselves, but then they don't want to distance themselves from you. They want to keep coming towards you, but they might inch towards you. It's like inches, not miles, not kilometers, depending on where you live. Memories, stuck, mystery, appreciate. See, this is the thing. I feel like they deeply, deeply appreciate you and your love. This is not at all about how they feel about you. I think you have been a breath of fresh air in this person's life. I feel like you have been the answer to their prayers, and yet there's a part of them that cannot fully give you what you want or cannot fully accept you into their life, because there's either a mental, emotional, or physical barrier or block right now that I think to you may also feel a bit mysterious, because I feel like there are parts of this person's life, there are parts of their current situation that they're not fully disclosing to you. They're not fully bringing you in. I feel like you do feel like you hit a wall when you try to get closer to this person, or when you try to find out more about what is going on in their day-to-day life. Okay, so for some of you, this could even be long distance, which makes the mystery worse. Like, because they don't live near you, you might be struggling to figure out what is truly going on with them, because I feel like they're not completely revealing everything. There's certain things in their life or certain things about what they're doing that feel very much like it's in the dark to you. And I can feel that there's a level of mystery, a level of pain and frustration around that. And that's where that Four of Cups also comes in, because it can feel like this person and their life and their energy and their mental and emotional world, their inner world, feels like a mystery, because they're only sharing some of it with you, not all of it with you. Okay. And probably the reason why, it's not that they don't want to share. I feel like there's something that they feel very stuck in, and so they don't want to admit that to you. Okay, so for some of you, they might feel very stuck in a particular commitment, whether it's a marriage, a relationship, a living arrangement. They feel so stuck in that they feel embarrassed to tell you even why, right? They don't even have a good answer as to why they won't leave. And they know that any answer that they give you doesn't make sense to you, or probably not even to anybody else. But see, this is the thing. That's part of that Three of Swords energy. It's like they might be staying in a particular relationship or commitment that doesn't make sense to anybody but them. Okay, their own family might even be wondering why they're staying. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you're wondering why this person is so stuck. You're wondering why this person won't move forward. And for some of you, they don't even have an active third party, but it's memories, right? Bad, painful memories of a divorce, a breakup, a betrayal, childhood. It could be a combination of everything. But this person might be carrying around either some sort of memory that they have around somebody that they're still tied to, third party actively, like they're still tied to this person, and it's the memories that keep them there. Like maybe this person had their back, maybe this person helped them financially, maybe this person was with them during dark times, and so they feel obligated and guilty to stay there even though they don't want that person. That's where the memories come in. For others of you, it's that person is gone, but they have very bad memories of that person. That person left behind a lot of destruction because of their behavior, and this person feels very guarded around that. They don't know who they can trust anymore. They love you, but they're not ready to fully open up to you. And if they can't fully open up to you, how can they fully commit to you? So I feel like this person is very much dealing with these issues, and they're feeling very stuck around them. Okay, so if this resonates and you'd like to know where is this going, is this person going to finally become unstuck? Are they going to be able to make a decision and move forward? And what can you do in that situation? Then I recommend that you do a private reading with me so we can get you answers, real answers for your situation. And I offer the live as well as the video recorded. If you click the link in the box below, you can see my entire reading menu right there. So your advice from Spirit is beacon of truth. Pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. I choose what's right. So maybe sit with yourself and look at where is the truth in all of this for you. So if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, these are available with free shipping at a great price on Amazon only. This is the love deck. This is the business, money, and career. All of the links are in the box below. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.